Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. This is the Top Mac Studios F22 Raptor for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Here we are back at my old stomping ground, the Mach Loop. There are chapters available, and I recommend you sticking around because the internal cockpit, I will commentate through how to fly and what I'm doing with the aircraft particularly, and in the external views, I'll talk through some frequently asked questions, release information, rumours, info, so that you know more about what's going on and when you can expect this amazing aircraft to drop for the sim. We go passing through CAD, holding at 450 to 480 knots. I'm doing that because the aircraft is, as it is in real life, quite overpowered and very slippy. And also at this speed, I'm less prone to losing a lot of speed in the turns through the thrust vectoring, so it's just a comfortable speed that I find easier to fly at. As we head down towards Chorus, the S-turns, we're going to fly ridge roll over the southbound portion as we head towards the south of the Mach Loop. The illegal ridge roll is because I'm going inverted rather than a maximum of 120 degrees bank. And the reason why that is dangerous because it's easy to get wrong. Okay, we're popping out south of the loop by McCunliffe. We're going to turn eastbound, we'll check to the right, turn to the left, and don't delay this turn because that hill on the outside comes up very quickly, especially at higher speeds because your turn radius is bigger. You need to compensate by higher G. Now we're cruising on down to the east. Lovely scenery. I mean, look at those fields. A balmy, sunny UK. This is live weather, so this was what the UK was like yesterday. The altitudes I'm flying at, I'm aiming for about 250, which is the min separation distance that all RAF pilots have to fly at, unless they're doing operational low flying in dedicated areas. So MSD, min sep distance, that's 250 feet from any man-made or natural object. So that's trees, pylons, cars, cows, sheep, cats, whatever you come across, you need to stay 250 feet away from it. There's an altitude alert associated with this aircraft. If you're less than 100 feet AGL, or I think if you're less than 1,000 feet AGL with greater than 5,000 feet a minute sync rate, you'll get audio cues to pull up. That in a future update, I believe, will be modified so that you can change the settings and not get the alert. But for now, it's not too annoying because I'm not being aggressive at my low level. One of the final turns, or the final big turn, coming up towards Bluebell. Really easy to turn around in this aircraft. If you did fly at 420 knots, you can make any turn just by backsticking it, but remember you'll run out of speed if you do it. Traffic on the road's looking particularly nice around this area. It's provided by the Global Traffic app, a purchasable, downloadable add-on. And we're coming up to the exit, and then we're going to seamlessly transition into the external views and talk through some release info. So if you're still with me, thanks for watching. Help support the channel. Chuck in a subscribe if you can. It really does help and motivate me to produce the videos. Chuck in a like so that everyone else knows it's something they might be interested in. You can even toggle that notification bell, why not? Because I'll be producing some more videos on the F22 and some exciting liveries, so it's worth sticking around for that. I've made it a rule that in the F22 every sortie should start with a backflip. It's like something out of Star Trek, kind of point the starship in the direction you want to go, like this, and then hit engage and off you go. Awesome. Can't get tired of that. Okay, so what should we talk about first? Let's talk about pricing then. I'm not going to give you a specific number because there isn't a specific number yet. However, I can tell you it's most likely going to be greater than $25 and a little or a lot less than $40. Okay, so that's your price bracket, depending on negotiations, feedback, etc. So that's the price we're looking at, and that's dollars. And of course, with the current exchange rate, that's probably the same as pounds, but there you go. Release date. Now, I've heard a few rumours, lots of good intentions, but it's not going to be very long. I've heard rumours everywhere from this coming weekend, fingers crossed, to a week or two. So that is the intended release envelope, and the caveats for that are always smooth testing, no major bugs, they fix what they need to, and they get it working. Now, it may be released without some of the features they wanted, just to get it out there, because I'm having a right good time flying this aeroplane, and everyone else deserves to have a go too. So they may release it with some of the features missing, and I'll have a list of things they're going to work on after release. Finally, the platform it's going to come out on. So initially it's going to be released on the Just Flight website. And then once Microsoft sorts itself out in terms of coding and developer support for WASM, and WASM is a coding method for supporting some of the more complicated parts of the aircraft. And it's the reason why a lot of good add-ons are not available in the marketplace or the Xbox, is because it's not currently supported and it's highly glitchy. So I thought, or I heard, that Sim Update 10 may fix this issue, but if it doesn't, there'll be a further delay. So there is a plan for it to come out on the marketplace, and I guess therefore Xbox, but it relies on the fact this WASM issue is overcome. So stay tuned for latest updates. Please check their social media. Please check their main website, and they'll have all the details on there. But fingers crossed it gets fixed. And after that, they'll try and release it on other third-party websites as available. So there you go. That's what it's going to be launched on. On the previous video, I had a couple of alerts or a couple of comments. I had power when I touched down. Now, I was using a different technique to what is recommended. The recommended way is about 12 alpha, 2.5-ish glide path, and then limited flare. So the descent rate is slow. I used a higher descent rate, so if you have a descent rate greater than 600 feet per minute close to the ground, then you'll get the power, which makes sense. So my previous effort was just my own technique that works well for me. There's also a question about the sound effects. Now, you can't really walk up to a Raptor in real life and start recording stuff because you'll get shot at. But there are some elements of the Super Hornet sound effects in this aircraft, but I am reliably informed the vast majority of it is custom coded or custom produced or samples from the Raptor. So there we go, we've completed another lap of the Mach Loop, answered some questions. Hopefully you're excited for this product. Put it in the comments below if you're looking forward to it. If there's any way you see you'd like it to be improved prior to release or after release, and that'll be fed back to the developers. But until the next time, please chuck in a subscribe, a like, chuck on that notification bells, because I'm going to be producing more videos on the F22. But I hope you'll join me next time.